Luigi making his way into the ring now. Luigi a little too fascinated with his own rear end for my liking, but and apparently this crowd agrees with me as they boo him incessantly. And there you see a good shot of the ECW Television Championship as it is suspended above the ring. The winner will be the man who gets to the top of the ladder and takes down that title. And here comes the champion, Randy Orton. A champion, the deck is stacked against him tonight. He only has a 25% chance of retaining his title. And those are not good odds in case you're not that good at math. Orton, a former 13-time World Heavyweight Champion. Something as big as a Fatal 4-Way TLC match for his title isn't going to be enough to rattle him. And our competitors seem ready to go. And we're off. Luigi's got Matt Hardy and Randy Orton making his way over to Aqualad. And Aqualad with the reversal right out of the gate. Aqualad just stood there and waited for somebody to approach him. And now he's stomping away on the champion. And now the champion is up and the right hands have ensued. Luigi stuck the ladder in the ring, and now Aqualad has said ladder and is attacking everyone with it. And Matt Hardy managed to get the ladder away from Aqualad and whacked him with it. And now Aqualad back on his feet, and he has the ladder away from Matt Hardy. Aqualad looking to climb that ladder early and reach for the title. And Matt Hardy and Randy Orton both going to stop him. Randy Orton and Aqualad decking it out at the top of the ladder. Luigi and Matt Hardy pushed it over. Aqualad and Randy Orton both rolled to the outside. It's now Matt Hardy and Luigi on the inside fighting over the ladder. And Matt Hardy whacks Luigi right in the face with that ladder. Matt Hardy, no stranger to ladders, one of the innovators of the TLC match, and now he's got his hands on the championship. And Randy Orton managed to push the ladder over. And Aqualad ran right through Orton. And a bulldog to Luigi. And now Aqualad attacking Orton. Orton with that float over. Looked like he was going for a DDT, but Aqualad able to battle out. And a DDT on Orton. And Aqualad wrestling the ladder away from Matt Hardy, whacking Hardy with the ladder. And now Luigi takes the ladder away. And Luigi whacks Aqualad with the ladder. Orton apparently taking the time to pose for the crowd. Might not be a good idea. Luigi trying to get his hands on that belt. And Matt Hardy is pushing the ladder over. And now Hardy sent outside by Orton. Aqualad rolled outside on his own. It's now Orton and Luigi in the matchup. Luigi going out to go after after Hardy, leaving Orton alone in the ring. Orton scaling the ladder. Is it going to be that easy for him to retain his title? Luigi scaling the ladder now to try and stop him. And now we have Aqualad tipping over the ladder. And Matt Hardy grabbing Aqualad for the side Russian leg sweep. Luigi and Orton to the outside. Aqualad down on the inside. And now Matt Hardy whacking Aqualad with the ladder. Hardy wants that belt. I get the feeling he'd do just about anything to get it. Matt Hardy up the ladder, but here comes Aqualad. And Aqualad attacking Matt Hardy repeatedly. Oh, Aqualad's got him up. And an attitude adjustment from the top of the ladder. And now Orton and Aqualad both climbing the ladder with Hardy and Luigi down. And it's a slugfest on the top of the ladder, but Luigi shoves it over. All four men taking a beating right now. And Orton's been busted open by Luigi. And Aqualad sent to the outside. Matt Hardy out after him. And Luigi in control of Randy Orton on the inside. Matt Hardy back inside now. Luigi setting up the ladder. But Luigi went back to working on Orton, and Matt Hardy climbing the ladder. Luigi climbing up after him, and Orton shoving the ladder over. And Matt Hardy falls down. He was hanging on top of the ladder there. And a Thez press from Aqualad onto Orton. Aqualad getting the ladder, bringing it back inside the ring. You can't win the match without it. And he whacks Luigi with the ladder. He's setting up the ladder now. Aqualad is climbing. Is it gonna be enough? And Orton is attacking. Matt Hardy shoved down the ladder. Aqualad held on, and Luigi caught him and went right into an electric chair. And Matt Hardy with a side effect on Luigi on the ladder. Luigi trying to crawl to his feet, and Matt Hardy trying to get his hands on that belt. Luigi going up after him. Aqualad and Orton are still out on the outside. And a vertical suplex from the top of the ladder. That had to take a lot out of both men. Orton back in the ring now. Orton climbing the top of the ladder. And now Luigi climbing the ladder. And Aqualad shoving it over. And Aqualad's got Orton. And Matt Hardy sending Aqualad out to the floor. Such carnage in this matchup. Matt Hardy setting up the ladder now, but Orton starts climbing before Hardy does. Orton does not want to lose his title. Hardy following Orton up the ladder now. Aqualad inside. Aqualad and Luigi working together to push over the ladder. And Luigi going right after Aqualad now. Sending him to the floor. Luigi follows him out. goes to stomp on him, but doesn't get the job done. An Aqualad DDT on the outside. This is a perfect chance for Aqualad. If he can get the ladder set up, if he can get up the ladder, all three men are down and out right now. It is the perfect time. He's got his hands on it. Can he get it unhooked? And Hardy pushes the ladder over, and an electric chair. Aqualad rolls to the outside now. Luigi sent to the outside by Hardy. Orton setting up the ladder. Orton climbing the ladder now. Hardy's looking at Luigi. He doesn't know what's going on. Hardy's going back in. Orton retains. I don't believe it. Orton retained the title. Everything stacked against him. Let's take another look at this matchup. It was a car wreck. This impressive fireman carry slam from the top of the ladder. It's just such carnage. It looked like it was going to be Aqualad's time, but it wasn't. It was Randy Orton's. Still ECW World Television Champion, Randy Orton. Orton is bloodied, he is beaten, but he is champion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you thought the last match was insane, this one promises to be that much more crazy. It is our main event, the ECW World title on the line in a 6-man ladder match. Kevin Nash defending against the Ranger, War, Junior Gunn, Universal Champion Carnage, and newcomer to ECW Chuck Norris. And here we go with our main event. And here comes Junior Gunn. This is a 6-man this is a 6-man ladder match for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. Junior Gunn fired up, ready to go. And here comes the Universal Champion, Carnage. Carnage, as of late, has been taking to the microphone, making it known that he's not content just to be the Universal Champion. He wants more. And he has an opportunity to realize that tonight. Here comes one half of the WCW Tag Team Champions. This is War. War, the largest man in this match. 7'4", 640 pounds. Talk about an immovable object. Size and power like his, you'd expect him to be the odds-on favorite. But in matches like this, you never know what's going to happen. And here comes the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, Kevin Nash, Michigan's own, I might add, although he's not getting the best reception from this Michigan crowd. Nash's chances of retaining his title are even worse than Randy Orton's were. He has a 1 in 6 chance. Nash seems confident. And here comes the Ranger. The Ranger undefeated since coming into the wrestling business. We'll see if he can continue that tonight. In all honesty, even if he doesn't win the match here tonight, you really still can't say he's been beaten. You know, because there's no pins or submissions in this matchup. It's who can climb the ladder and take the belt. The Ranger appears to be ready. We have one more competitor by my count. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Norris, making his pro wrestling debut here tonight. That's something to be said when you make your debut and it's in a title match. Norris, the smallest man in this match, but he might be the most dangerous. I cannot say for sure. He might not be the smallest. Junior Gunn might be around his size, but you get my point. Our last match was a car crash, and this one promises to be just as devastating, if not more so. And here we go, getting things started. And Nash going right after War, and War's not having it. And a DDT from War. War unloading on Nash with those right hands. And now stomping away on him. We have Carnage working over the Ranger on the inside as well. And Junior Gunn getting pummeled by Chuck Norris on the outside. Norris, the first man to bring in a ladder. And War, he's got Nash by the arm. Norris sent to the outside now. And Nash with a jawbreaker, trying to create some separation. Kevin Nash is a huge man, and you can look at how much bigger War is than him. Nash rolling to the outside. Oh, and War plows Chuck Norris. Just beating Norris down now, but Nash back in the ring. Nash sent to the corner. Back elbow by Nash. And War hangs Nash out on the top rope. Elbow to the back of the head. And Nash with the jawbreaker. And Chuck Norris taking it to Carnage on the outside of the ring. And Junior Gunn locked up with the Ranger on the inside. What a maneuver by War. Junior Gunn decided to go after War. Might not have been a good idea. And War just plows through Junior Gunn. Oh, and a flying clothesline on Kevin Nash. And a DDT. War decided to bring a ladder into the match now. And Nash going right back after War. And a hip toss. God, I thought it was hard to keep track of 4 competitors. 6 is even more difficult as the Ranger is setting up a ladder. Now War climbing the ladder. The Ranger's leaving the ring. War reaching. And the Ranger attacked. War reaching. Kevin and Chuck Norris is on top of the ladder. And Carnage tipped over the ladder. War held on, but it was Junior Gunn who got the electric chair. And Carnage with a bicycle kick to the Ranger. Junior Gunn trying to set up the ladder now. Nash climbing the ladder. Junior Gunn climbing up after him. Oh, and Junior Gunn sends Nash crashing. Nash lands right on Carnage. Junior Gunn has his hands on the championship. And Chuck Norris trying to stop Junior Gunn now as War climbs to the top. And War able to Junior Gunn battling back, and the Ranger and Norris tipped the ladder over. Norris depositing Ranger on the outside. And Kevin Nash going after Chuck Norris now. War setting up the ladder. War climbing to the top of the ladder. Nobody else seems to be paying attention. War working on getting that title down, but no. Nash and the Ranger are tipping over the ladder. And a power bomb. War rolls to the outside now. And Nash with a jawbreaker to Chuck Norris. Deposits the martial artist on the outside. Junior Gunn setting up the ladder. And Nash starts climbing. And wow! Junior Gunn sent Kevin Nash down from the top of the ladder. Carnage then knocked the ladder over. Junior Gunn rolling to the outside now. And Chuck Norris going after War. Not the brightest of ideas. And a bulldog on the Ranger from War. War standing alone in that ring right now. Everyone else is down. God, War is so tall, he could almost reach the championship without the ladder. Almost. War reaching. Nash making his way up the ladder. Carnage and Norris tipping the ladder over. War trying to hold on, but he's too big to hold on for long. Comes crashing down. And again, War rolling to the outside. Ranger deposited on the outside as well. Junior Gunn out after Ranger. And oh my God, Carnage sends Chuck Norris over the top rope. He lands right on that ladder. Oh my God, and an elbow drop to Chuck Norris on top of the ladder. What a move that was. But Kevin Nash is alone in the ring with a ladder. No, Carnage in the ring now. Carnage going up the ladder as well. And Carnage has Nash. Carnage has Nash. Nash trying to battle out. Can he battle out? Nash able to escape. And now Nash assaulting Carnage. And now, War was going to climb that ladder, but Chuck Norris took him down with the double knees, and Nash shoving the ladder down now. And Norris attacking Nash. And the Ranger takes down War. And a DDT on the Ranger now. And War picking up the ladder. Oh, and he just whacks the Ranger with the ladder. Carnage back in the ring now, but War doesn't, or War sees him now. And Carnage shoves the ladder over. War does not get his hands on the title. War back to the outside now. Nash, Ranger, and Norris inside. Nash just plows the Ranger with a right hand. Nash standing tall inside that ring. Nash setting up the ladder. His championship depends on this. Can he retain? Norris up the ladder, moving very quickly. And Carnage shoves the ladder over. Kevin Nash too big to hold on. And a DDT to Junior Gunn. And it's just War and the Ranger, and War has just leveled the Ranger. War's got the ladder. He is alone. He is standing alone, and he is climbing the ladder. He's got his hands on it. War got it! We have a new ECW World Heavyweight Champion! Let's take a look at this matchup once again. This was such a car crash here. We see Carnage on the Ranger, and here this was towards the end of the matchup. That barrage on the Ranger, and they're all just looking up at him as he takes it down. We have a new ECW World Heavyweight Champion. His name is War, and I don't know who the hell's gonna beat him for it. That's all the time we have for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, and good night.